Yo, 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 what is up, everybody? We finally got it right. What's boppin'? Yeah, it's train car time, Doodle. What's up? What's happening? How you doing? We got all the stuff fixed. We're ready to rumble. We got some good stuff. Ooh, woo! Bro, I'm gonna blush. Alright, OBS is not shite. And the beginning of this video, or beginning of the streams, I'm also gonna try to do some booster box videos for YouTube. So if it sounds a little like edit and cue kind of thing, that's for me on my end, so I can get a little bit better for you. I don't know why, but like my camera looks like dog water when I'm not using it on spell table. Kind of half tempted to pull up spell table, but this will do. All right, everybody. Booster box opening, part 1 of the collector boxes. I traded in a bunch of goodies for these, and I'm excited to crack these open. But the plans for tonight: open up these booster boxes, and then we're gonna hop on over to Arena, and we're gonna play until I'm out of gems. We're gonna draft till I drop, baby. Dog water. Doodle, you goober. Alrighty, folks, welcome on in. We're gonna crack open this Lost Caverns of Ixalan box. I'm gonna do the center thing. I'm gonna trash it anyways. I see some people do like box openings, and they'll like cut into it, and I just like, oh, cringe. But honestly, it's just trash. Let's be honest. All this nice foily cardboard. We got a box topper with a trove topper or trove box topper in it. We got 12 here. We got 12 more coming up later. Let's get to cracking. Let's see what hot girl stuff we pack open. Whoopsie. All right. Let's find like a good little spot. You guys can see it. It does feel very stubby on my camera. I do apologize. In the future, I'll get some better webcam stuff for that. But for now, I'll do with what I have, and then we'll build up on that later. Also, the collector boosters from this set aren't as hard to open up as the previous ones. Looks like we're going this way. That looks scrunched. Alrighty, we got the Fanatical Offering, Buried Treasure, Over the Edge, Hidden Nursery, Clay Fired Bricks, Bloodthorn Flail, Zoetic Glyph. Ooh, we got these forests. So I like these basic lands. They look super squished for y'all. I like these basic lands, but like actually playing them down, like as your mana base, it's just very covered. They're still gorgeous though. We got Nikonzel, Current. Ooh, it's covered up. Current Conductor. All right, all right. Sentinel of the Nameless City. Queen's Bay Paladin. I packed one of these in pre-release, and I only had one other vampire in the entire pool. Probably still should have played it. We got a Contest of Claws. Ooh. Man, this is really squished. So it's a 2-mana sorcery. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to another target creature. If excess damage was dealt this way, discover X, where X is that excess damage. That's going in Marika. Super excited for that one. Kellen, Daring Traveler, and that really cool borderless. That looks really pretty.
That's a lot of damage.
Doodle. Daggum right it is. So we're gonna put the pretty cards over there. Oh, we got the island, the double-sided Jurassic World island. Oh, Jurassic World cards are like one of the #1 cards I'm looking for in this set. Braided Net. They're extended foil. Heard this one's really good. Enters the battlefield, 3 net counters are on. Tap it, remove a net counter from Braided Net. Tap another target non-land permanent. Its active abilities can't be active for as long as it remains tapped. And you can craft it with an artifact for 1 and a blue. And it becomes a Braided Kipu. 4 and tap. Draw a card for each artifact you control. Then put a Braided Kipu into its owner's library, 3rd from the top. Seems good. And we got tokens. Dinosaur map. Exciting, exciting. I know it's going to be a little lackluster in the audio, like music-wise, here in a little bit. I might actually... I know what I'm going to do for that. Ambience. Pack number 2, we got an Echo of Dusk. Ultic Cloud Guard, Sage of Days, Glorifier of Suffering, Bat Colony, Spyglass Siren. Oh yeah, Stinging Cave Crawler in foil. Let's go. Ooh, a Swamp. That one's real pretty. Ooh, Ship Skylark, Thrashing Brontodon in foil and borderless. Pretty pile. Abuelo's Awakening. Actually, I don't know what this one does. X3 to white. Sorcery. Return target artifact or non-aura enchantment card from your graveyard to the battlefield. X additional 1/1 counters on it. It's a 1/1 spirit creature with flying addition to other types. That's pretty cool, actually. I like that. The Motzalantli, the Great Door. Tap, draw a card, and discard a card. 4, tap it, transform it. Activate only if there are 4 more permanent types among cards in your graveyard. That's actually not too bad. And it flips over into the core. Oh, that's the one with the Fathomless Descent. Add X mana, and if any one color where X number of permanent cards in your graveyard, that's going in Bugmas. Promise of Aclazotz. 2 mana enchantment. At the beginning of your end step, you may sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, populate. Okay. Or Foul Rebirth for 2 and a black sorcery. Sacrifice a non-demon creature. If you do, create a 4/3 white and black vampire demon creature token with flying. That seems pretty good. Whoopsie. Ooh. We got a Showcase Malcolm. Alluring Scoundrel. Ooh. That's really pretty. I might put that one in there. I did not know these came in foil. That's really cool. However, this is more exciting. Ooh, we got Corpses of the Lost. 2 and a black enchantment. Skellies you control get +1/0 and have haste. Skellies you control get +1/0 and have haste. And when Corpse of the Lost enters the battlefield, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. Beginning of your end step, if you descend in this turn, you may pay 1. If you do, return it to your hand. That's pretty hot. And we got a gnome dinosaur. Pack number 3. Nothing wildly insane yet, but we're hopefully going to change that. Oh yeah, Skellies do be coming in the bio. Tithing Blade. Where are you going? Right there. Shipwreck Sentry. I got one of those already. Envoy Vokanekaho. Goblin Tomb Raider. Got a buddy that's looking for those. Ooh, Cenote Scout. So I actually think this one's a little bit better than the rare. This one's the 1 mana 1/1 that lets you explore on ATB. There's like a rare that's like X and 1 and explores X times. I like this one a lot more. Just because there's a 1 mana drop, you're exploring. The other one's like number of mana spent to cast it -1, number of times exploring. I like this one a little bit more. Zoyoa's Justice. 1 in a red instant. The owner of target artifact or creature with mana value 1 or greater shuffles into their library, then that player discovers X or X in mana value. That's pretty cool. Zoyoa Lava Tongue. Ooh, that's a nice pretty plains. Look at that. I like those. Oh, gotcha. Ooh, Bartolome del Presidio. I'm really bad at pronouncing the names. I do apologize, but this guy is really good and really pretty. Ooh, Deep Root Pilgrimage. If you're a Merfolk player, you're going to want this. 1 in a blue enchantment. Whenever one or more non-token Merfolk you control become tapped, create a 1/1 blue Merfolk creature with token with hexproof. That's pretty baller. Oh yeah. And I'm trying to figure out. There we go. Poetic Ingenuity, 2 and a red for enchantment. Whenever one or more Dino-Roars you control attack, create that many treasure tokens, and whenever you cast an artifact spell, you create a 3/1 red dinosaur creature token. This ability only triggers once each turn. And you inspire me. So lovely. Love that card. We got Progenitor's Icon. 3 mana artifact. Ooh, yeah, no, this is the Kindred Mana Rock. As it enters the battlefield, you choose a creature type, add 1 mana of any color. The next spell the chosen type you cast this turn can be cast, those add flash. That's pretty good. Ooh, that's a pretty good mana rock. Oh boy. Woo-wee. Oh, baby. Galta Stampede Tyrant. 8 mana, 12/12 Trampler on ETB. Put all critters from your hand on the floor. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, yeah. And a command tower. I got scared there for a second because I thought it was another Caverns of Souls. We got Amalia. This one's amazing. White and a black for a 2/2 legendary vampire scout. Yeah, she's scouting. Ward, pay 3 life. So you gotta pay 3 mana or 3 life to use a spell or ability on her. And whenever you gain life, Amelia explores, then destroy all other creatures if its power is exactly 20. This will be part of a Pioneer deck, Obstinate Explore, and you'll be using her. You can play Wild Growth Walker. If you explore or gain life, then it triggers this, and it sends the whole entire loop going until you get 20 power and blow up the board. Hot girl stuff right there. What's this, pack 4? Before we start the second box, I actually might tinker with the camera settings a little bit because it's really squished. But go to the front. Cavern Stomper. Bugama! Primordial Gnar. When it dies, discover 3. It's a 5 mana 5/2 Bugama. Relics Roar. Ancestral Reminiscence. Sorceress Spyglass. Downshifted to an uncommon. Ready to be packed more often and not be a feel bad rare. Diamond Pickaxe. I could go mine obsidian now. That's going in the big box. Twist and Turns. Creature control would explore. Instead, you scry 1, then that creature explores. When Twist and Turns enters the battlefield, target creature control explores. And when a land enters the battlefield in control, if you control 7 or more lands, you transform it to the Mycoid Maze. It's a cave that taps for green. You can pay 3 in a green, tap, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature card from among them, put it in your hand, and put the rest on the bottom of your library in random order. This is going to be good for the Explore decks. Got a mountain. Got a Scytheclaw Raptor, that nice borderless art. Oh, beautiful. Yo, is that the Millennium Calendar? This is actually my 3rd copy of this. I have a regular, I have a pre-release promo, and now I have this foil. Oh, this is the one where once you get 1,000 counters on it, you remove the counters, each of your opponents lose 1,000 life. That's rad. Subterranean Schooner. Whenever it attacks, target creature that created this turn explores. That's pretty decent. Oh, this is my 3rd one, but I actually might play this one. Admiral Brass. Unsinkable. For 2 in a Grixis, it's a 3/3 legendary human pirate. When it enters the battlefield, you mill 4 cards, begin your combat on your turn. You may reanimate a pirate from your graveyard to the battlefield, put it with a finality counter on it. Becomes a 4/4 and gains haste on a turn. That's pretty spicy. That's probably going in the deck. That's really fuzzy. Like, I know my camera doesn't really help it out, but the words are very, like, not inked all the way. But there's a Starving Revenant. I don't think the rest of the cards were like that. Oh, sick. I got Henry Wu in Gen Geneticist. This one I didn't really care too much because it wasn't a dinosaur, but it's going in the cool dinosaur pile. And we got a Cutsel's Flanker. 3 mana, 3/1 flash. And there's a battlefield. You either go to counter on something, gain 2 life, scry 2, exile graveyard. That's pretty good. Don't exile my graveyard, I'll cry. Now I needs a puzzle now. Yeah, boy. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a good pack. There's a bony pirate in there. In the Presence of Asians. Vito's Inquisitor. That was the other vampire in my pools, or my pre-release kit. I probably still should have played it, but it is what it is. Thousand Moons Crackshot. Hidden Necropolis. I want to see what the cave mana base can look like. Kinjali's Dawnrunner. A double striker that explores. Ooh. Contested Game Ball. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. I actually kind of like that one more. We got Island. Did we get one of each already? Yo, out of 5 packs, we've got one of each of the basics. Kaparakti. Ooh, yeah, I wanted this one. Watley, Poet of Unity. For 2 and a green, you get a legendary Human Ward Bard. 2/3. When it enters the battlefield, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. 3 Boros, exile her, then return her to the battlefield, transferring its owner's control as a sorcery. And she becomes the Roar of the Fifth People. Chapter 1, you make 2 Dino Roars. Chapter 2, all your critters get tapped for Naya. One of Naya. That gives that to the enchantment itself. 3rd chapter, search your library for a Dino Roar card, reveal it, put it in your hand, then shuffle. Chapter 4, Dino Roars you control, gain double strike and trample on a turn. Not gonna lie, this will be the new commander for my old Gishath deck, because, you know, Gishath done its thing. You play it, you slap your opponent, you make a bunch of Dino Roars. It happens a lot. But today, we're gonna start singing a victory. Thousand Moon Smithy. This card, when it enters the battlefield, you make a gnome that has, I don't think I have the token for it at the moment, but its power and toughness is equal to the number of artifacts and or creatures you control. My phone rings one more time. I'm gonna throw it. At the beginning of pre-combat main phase, you may tap 5 untap artifacts on a creature control. If you do, you transform it, and it transforms into Barracks of the Thousand. Barracks of the Thousand. Okay. Taps for white, and if you use that mana to cast an artifact creature spell, you make another one of those gnomes. Pretty rad. Singer of the Swift Rivers. Not gonna lie, I don't care too much about the Merfolk cards. Gonna pass them for the most part. Whale of Forgotten. Either the text on it's kind of faded, or it's like in a trippy way, and it's really weird to see. I'll do some close-up shots with a different phone so you guys can see it and not 40 pixels. Whale of the Forgotten's a really good one though. Ooh, we got a swamp. Yeah, Dino-Roars. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. It's an art foil or borderless foil. 3 mana for a 6/6 Dino-Roar, and when it attacks, if he doesn't have a comrade in play, he gets stunned because he headbutts it too hard. It's Bony Pirate. All right, half of the box in this pack. Yeah. Is that the token? Nope. A Braid, nice reprint. We love to see it. Malamet Brawler. Cartographer's Companion. Burning Sun Cavalry. Captain Storm, Cosmian Raider. I actually like that art more than the borderless one. Explorer's Cache, this card's pretty good. Sahili's Lechuga. Swamp! Akawale, the Seething Tower. Descend 4 becomes a 5/5 with trample. Descend to 8 becomes a 7/7 with trample. It can't be blocked by more than one creature. I would not mind trying to build around this one. Restless Ridge, the manland that becomes a Dino-Roar. Deep Fathom Echo. Paw, yeah! Sick! Patlaza, Sun Favored. For 2 and a Naya, you get a 4/4 Dino-Roar when it or another Dino-Roar in its battlefield you control. You may discover X, where X is that creature's toughness. That's pretty cool. I didn't have one. What in God's name is this? Oyer Kazlam, Deepest Growth. 5 mana 6/5 legendary god with trample. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards at the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield, but the rest on the bottom in a random order. And when it dies, you return to the battlefield, tap, transform on its owner's control. I'm a little sad. A Temple of Cultivation. Taps for green, and you can pay 2 and a green to tap it and transform it if you have 10 or more permanents and only as a sorcery. That's cool, rare. Ian Malcolm, Chaotician. And I got a foil Lord of Atlantis. That's why I was a little sad, because I was like, I don't want to get Lord of Atlantis. I don't want to get the Lord of Atlantis. I want to get dinosaur stuff. But that is so far one of the special guest cards. And that's half the box, y'all. Let's see what the other half has to give. This box, or this half, had the Lord and a god. I could probably sleep with the god here in a second. Ray of Ruin. I had a couple of these in my sealed pool. They really helped out. Brackish Blunder. Petrify, I know, I'll cry. Putrophy, Captivating Cave. Staunch Crewmate. Scampering Surveyor. Deep Cavern Bat. Island. Another Akawali. Pugnacious Hammer Skull. Warren of the Inner Sky. 1 white for a 1/2 human soldier as long as it has 3 more counters on it. It has Flying and Vigilance. You tap 3 untap artifacts on a creature you control to put a counter on it. Scry 1, only as a sorcery. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Altar of the Wretched. Speaking of bony boys. Altar of the Wretched is 2 and a black for an artifact. When it enters the battlefield, you may sacrifice a non-token creature. If you do, draw the X cards, then mill X cards, where X is that creature's power. Craft with 1 or more creatures for 2 black, and you can pay 2 and a black, return it from your graveyard to your hand. And its ascend is Wretched Bone Mass. It is a power and toughness equal to the total power of the exile cards used to craft it. And when it has flying, first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructible, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, and vigilance, as long as the exiled creatures have that as well. That is amazing. And on a skeleton, that is awesome. Echoing Deeps, the Vesuva, but for in the grave. Oh shit! I got a spitting Dilophosaurus? Hell yeah, that's getting a sleevey poo. 3 mana, 3/2 dinosaur and enters the battlefield or war attacks, but a -1/-1 counter up to one target creature, and creatures your opponents control with -1/-1 counters on them can't block. That is amazing. It's my little specialty section. There's probably more stuff that I should sleeve up, but those what got my attention to sleeve up. Preacher of the Schism. If you're losing, make a 1/1 lifelinker. If you're winning, draw a card. While you have the attacks, while you have the most life. Yeah, while you're winning, you lose life, draw a card. Card's pretty bonkers. Also, Vampire, Demon, Vampire. Let's go. Ugh. Oh, there's that gnome, by the way. See that? It's the power toughness gnome. Token over there. Sure. Brazen Blade Master. Destructor Wonderglyph. Disturb Slumber. Oraska Puzzle Door. Aw, that was lame. Whoop. Malamet Battleglyph. Bartolome. Jade Seedstones. A Forest. Zayawa Lava Tongue. That's nice. Oh my, I just traded one of these in. Foil Gishath Sun's Avatar. Let's go. Cutsoul Flanker. Oh, I got one of these earlier. Bronzebeak Foragers. It's from the commander decks. 4 mana, 3/4 dinosaur. When it enters the battlefield, for each opponent exile up to one target non-land permanent that player controls until it leaves the battlefield. Tap X and white. Put target card with a mana value X exiled with it into its owner's graveyard. You gain X life. That's cool. I could eat like a bunch of opponents' things and then just like digest them, I guess. That's cool. That's a cool card. Ooh yeah, Throne of the Grim Crafton. I wanna flip this dude. So 2 mana artifact. Legendary artifact. Tap it to mill 2 cards. Craft with a Dynaror, Merfolk, a Pirate, and a Vampire. And if you do, you get the Grim Captain, which is a Skeleton Spirit Pirate. Legendary. With Menace, Trample, Lifelink, a Hexproof. When it attacks, each opponent sacrifices a non-land permanent. Then you may put an exile creature card used to craft it onto the battlefield under your control, tapped and attacking. So cool! I want to play it. Oh, sick! I got a... Swamp. And I got a Restless Vant. There is a Foil Bugama. Hi, welcome on in. Foil Bugama. It gets a sleeve. I'm gonna start sleeving stuff now that I got the Lord of Atlantis. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do the sleeving thing I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I got another Gishath. That's pretty neat. That Restless Vent. I love the borderless lands. I actually have I have a whole binder and a bad habit of getting all... I have a playset of all except for 2 Battlefield Forge. Of all 10 Pain lands, and they're borderless, and I have a whole playset of the new fast lands in borderless. I don't know, I'm just gonna start collecting like the cheap borderless lands. Oh, and I'm working on the man lands from Eldraine. But anywho, back to this. Acolyte of Aclazots. Diadect Echo. Runaway Boulder. Thousand Moons Infantry. Glowcap Lantern. Sinus Benthasar. By the way, oh, that's a different card. Never mind. Keep going. Dreadmaw's Ire. That card's pretty good. A P-Lane. Earthshaker Dreadmaw. Let's go. Hell yeah. Magmatic Galleon, 5 mana, 5/5 vehicle, enters the battlefield, deals 5 damage to target creature to opponent controls. Whenever one or more creatures your opponents control deal excess non-combat damage creatures. Token. I know where that's going. Oh yeah, I know. What? 2 boats? 2 boats in this booster pack? Mmm. BB. Sick. Look at this little guy. You can't because my quality camera is shit. But we'll work on that in the future. Help by like, commenting, and subscribing. Nah, but oh, Zalatoyak, the Smiling Flood, 6-mana 6/6 Salamander Serpent. That's pretty cool. When it enters the battlefield or attacks, put a flood counter on target land. That land is an island in addition to its other types for as long as it has a flood counter on it. At the beginning of your end step, untap each permanent you control with a counter on it. That's pretty cool. I got scared there for a second. Akal Pakal, first among equals. Cool, cool. This isn't the special foil, is it? Permission denied in foil. I know. Oh, Mom, get the camera. Permissions denied's really good. And then we got the ancient one in the art that I really like, and in foil. Oh wait, yeah, he's not double-sided. I almost lost my shit. I was like, where's the other half of my card, comrade? That's so pretty. That's such a nice one. That's a yum num yum. Then we got Dyna Egg with a Dyna Roar. I saw the ancient one too. I was like, nothing else matters. Oh, the reason I was eyeballing the permission denied is because there was the Troy. There's a special foiling on these that are like one in like 200 boxes or whatever nonsense they told me. And if that was it, it was like $700 and that'd be kind of hot. But alas, we shall continue. I haven't opened this many collector packs ever. What the fuck? Iron Paw Aspirant. We're not even into the second box. Yeah, Greedy Free Boots, Inverted Iceberg, Hidden Volcano, Might of the Ancestors. Don't forget your triggers, chat. I know Arena holds your hand and it's like, hey, you have a trigger to do. But like, don't forget your pre-release triggers. Well, I guess it's too late, but like in the future. Basically, I had two opponents back to back miss their triggers on this, which would have probably been very important. Yeah. Forgotten Monument. This is gonna help with the mana base for caves. I like that. Nakanzil. Sea Wamp. Captain Storm. Okay, so all these art are beautiful. I'm not a fan of this one, but it does look really good. Restless Anchorage, always like the lands. We got the Belligerent! 4-mana 5/5 legendary artifact vehicle. Whenever it attacks under create a treasure token until end of turn, you may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may place lands and cast spells from the top of your library. Crew 3. Going in butt parts! What is this? Tributary Instructor. 4-mana 4/4 with Mentor. Whenever creature you control with a woman counter dies, draw a card. That's pretty cool, actually. That's pretty interesting. Merfolk Shaman. Oh! I'm shaking with joy. The Skull Spore Nexus. We're gonna make fungal dinosaurs. I'm excited for that one. That's getting sleep. Sorry. Double-sided planes. And a Trumpeting Carnosaur. I don't think I had one of these, and now I do. And there's a Gnome Fungus. Ooh, the Skull Sport Nexus. That's amazing. I like both arts. That's the issue with this card. So I got this one. I'm going to use this one. This one might be... I got to figure out where I want to put this one. But it's going somewhere. Alright. We got 2 packs left of this box. That's right. These booster boxes only have 12 packs in them. Big Tears, Only Sadness, Quicksand Whirlpearl, Marauding Brinefang. This is the one I was talking about, or wanting to talk about. The X cycling lands, where you go grab X as a land type. They're all done by the same artist. The art's interesting. It's something you don't normally see on Magic. It kind of looks... there's a word for it, I can't think of it. But I'll actually try to show you what I mean. Hotfoot Gnome. It's like it's almost not real. It's like it's hyper realistic dinosaurs. Like I was trying to make it like hyper realistic in like an interesting, cool way. That's what it was. I know it sounds weird, but it's hard to explain what it looks like. Mischievous Pup. Island. We got it's Quinth. First Board of Geshath. Red and a green for a 2/3 Dino Roar with haste, legendary. When there's a battlefield, you may pay 2 mana. When you do, target dinosaur you control deals damage to its power to another target creature. punch. He's like, go get him. He's like, oi hi. What's this? Unstable glyph bridge. 5-mana artifact. When it enters the battlefield, if you cast it, for each player, choose a creature with power 2 or less that player controls to destroy all creatures except creatures chosen this way. That's pretty cool. And then becomes a sand swirl wonder glyph. Flying. Whenever opponent casts a spell during their turn, they can't attack you or planeswalkers you control this turn. And each opponent who attacked you or a planeswalker you control this turn can't cast spells. That's pretty cool. I might try that. I might try that in my Just Deserts deck. Ever Flowing Well. 3 mana for a legendary artifact when it enters the battlefield. Woo! This way. Enters the battlefield, mill 2 cards, then draw 2 cards. Descend 8 at the beginning of your end step. If there are 8 or more permanents, transform. The Myriad pools for a blue. Whenever you cast a permanent spell that using mana produced by it, up to one other target permanent you control becomes a copy of that spell on a turn. Okay, that's cool. That could be useful. We got Broadside Bombardiers, 3 mana 2/2 Goblin Pirate, Menace Haste, Bows, sacrifice another creature or artifact. It deals 2 damage equal to 2 plus the sacrifice permanent's mana value to any target. That's pretty cool. I can eat old artifacts. I like that. Ooh. Oh, this is the good art for Get Lost. Okay, they're all good art, but this is my most preferred art of Get Lost. Look at it's because of the bony boy. Yeah, it is. 1 in a white instant, destroy target creature, enchantment, or planeswalker. Holy crap. Its controller creates 2 map tokens. I don't care. You get to blow up one of their best objects and they get a map. Okie dokie. Oh, blue. I think this is my second copy of Blue Loyal Raptor, but like, that's still really cool. 4 mana 5/4 partner with Owen. For each kind of counter on blue, each of the dinosaur control enters battle with a counter of that kind. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's really cool. Halamax the Stormsire in foil. Oh, that's another one of the special guest slots. Oh, baby. So this isn't a since we got 2 of them, this isn't a what's it called? The Mox, not the Mox. The free mana thing. Oh my god, what's it called? Y'all know what it's called. Mana Vault, Mana Crypt. Mana Crypt, that's what it is. It's Mana Crypt. Yeah. Wait, yeah, it's Mana. It might be Mana Crypt. I think Vault's the box. Yeah, Vault's the box. Yeah. I don't think this is going to be a Mana Crypt box just because we did hit the 2 special guests, but we're going to find out. We got 1 more pack, right? What am I waiting for? But that Calamax. Oh my god, that foiling is so good. I know I just put a sleeve on it, so it kind of like ruined the camera angle, but you saw it before. Thing's gorgeous. Last pack of the box. Will we get a 3rd special guest? Will that let us know the ratio of how many special guests are in a box? Hum num. Hum num. I got a foil capybara. That's for my wife. Last booster pack luck. We got waylaying pirates. My wife really loves capybaras. Yeah! Bara! River Herald Guide. Walk with the Ancestors. Confounding Riddle. Tendril the Myco Tyrant. I needed that one. Curator of Sun's Creation. Mountain. Ukbenbach the Great Mistake. Warden of the Inner Sky. Cosmium Confluence. This one's gonna be like the specialty sorcery that grabs your caves. Another Contest of Claws. Another Trumpeting Connoisseur. Whoopsie. Oh, I got Owen! Sick! I got Owen in the last pack. Owen Grady, the Raptor Trader. Now I can read the card. 3 mana 3/2 partner with blue. Tap, put your choice of Menace, Trample, Reach, or Haste. Counter on target dinosaur. Activate only as a sorcery. That's pretty cool. And I got Tashana's Tidebender. 2 and a blue, 3/2, flash, and there's a battlefield count up to 1 target. Activate or trigger the ability of an artifact creature. Planeswalkers count this way that permanent loses all abilities for as long as it remains on the battlefield. My opponent used this, I think, to counter. I think I was cracking one of the what's it called? It's the caves that let you discover. I think I was cracking one of those and they cast this and countered it. Yeah, it is hot. I love this art. It's so pretty. It catches my eye every time I see like one of my players like playing with it. I'm like, or have it in their collection or lying down near them. I'm like, oh, what's that? And I'm like, oh, it's a merfolk. And I'm like, I don't care too much about it. Must leave some more of the stuff up. Oh, gosh darn it. Sorry, I have Arena playing in the background because that's what we're going to be doing next. And it was just like, oh, I'm not going to stay up for a second. Hey, what's this? It's an extra pack. Let's crack it. If I got to reboot it, I'll cry. But that's fine. Yeah. Bum, 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 ba-da-da-da-da-da. Expedition map. Why are all the ones I see absolute garbage? But I'll take an expedition map. I saw so many. There's a couple ones that are way worse than the rest, and I saw a bunch of those. What was it called though? I don't know. Expedition map's kind of shite, but like it's cool. We'll take it.